Hi friends, welcome to Easy and Homestyle Cooking. I'm Mrs. Ragini. Today I'm going to share a Bhurji recipe, egg Bhurji. I know it's very simple, but this will be slightly different and this will be slightly bitter, dear friends. Why Bhurji will become bitter? Because we are going to make this Bhurji with Karela. Karela is nothing but bitter melon. With bitter melon, we are going to make a Bhurji. Bitter melon anda Bhurji. So let's start how to make this simple dish, yet very tasty, dear friends. Don't think that this will be bitter. It won't be bitter at all. So let's start. First what we are going to do is, here I have the bitter melon. I cut these into very small pieces and I have taken a nice tender bitter melon. We don't have seeds in the tender bitter melon. It should be slightly thin, then you don't have any seeds. You can finely chop the bitter melon like this. See, I have finely chopped it because it's a Bhurji. We don't want this to be seen, so I finely chopped it. And we are going to first add some salt to this. We want the bitterness to be slightly go, so we are going to add some salt and the turmeric, and we are going to mix this. If you want, you can rest this for 10 minutes, then slightly moisture will ooze out. Then we need to mix it nicely and squeeze out the moisture and make our curry, that is a Bhurji. So I am going to keep this aside. Meanwhile, we are going to start the cooking process by adding some oil, and we are going to cook the onions first. You can add around 2 or 3 teaspoons of oil. So friends, the oil is hot. We are going to add some cumin seeds, and once this splutter, add onions. If you add lot of onions to your Karela dish, it will enhance the dish. I always love to add more of onions. Any type of Karela fry, it will be amazing. I shared couple of recipes. If you are a fan of Karela, then you can try those. Add curry leaves and also some salt. Don't add too much salt because we added salt to our bitter melon, so don't add too much salt. Add ginger garlic paste, some more of turmeric, and now we are going to add all the spices. We don't want the onions to be too brown, we want slightly transparent. Just you can cook it for 1 minute, that should be good enough. And after 1 minute, we are going to add the spices, chili powder. As per spiciness, you can add the chili powder. These are very simple dishes, dear friends. Some cumin powder, reduce the flame, otherwise your spices will burn. And also some coriander powder. Mix this. We are going to add very little of water so that our masalas won't burn. We are going to add very little water and reduce the flame. Now let's go back to our Karela. Take this and first mix this. You can see moisture will ooze out. You can use around 250 grams of Karela, and you can use around 2 eggs or 3 eggs. If you want more of eggs, then you can use more of eggs, less of Karela. This way little bit of bitterness will go. And now let's squeeze the moisture, you can see. And now add these into the masala. So friends, here you can see I added all the Karela, that is bitter melon, and if you see how much moisture we got. If you rest this for more time, you will get more of moisture. If you want, you can add some water and wash it, and even you can use that. But I added salt and turmeric, that should be good enough. And now mix this, and we are going to cover this with a lid and cook it in a very slow flame for just 3 to 4 minutes. Then our Karela will be done. It should be slightly cooked, right? So it will take just 3 to 4 minutes in a slow flame in the oil itself with the moisture itself. We are not going to add any moisture, and once this is slightly cooked, then we are going to add the eggs. Overall time will be around 8 to 9 minutes, dear friends, to get your dish ready. So friends, here you can see after just 3 to 4 minutes of slow cooking, you can see I did not add any moisture, but still my Karela is getting cooked. It will cook very fast. Just remove the lid and let's see whether it is done or not. Take a small piece. It's finely chopped, so I am not able to see the pieces also. Wow, this is cooked. Now we are going to add very little of tamarind juice because we want slight bitterness to go. So that's why I added very little of tamarind juice. And now we are going to break open eggs and make our Bhurji. already our Karela has cooked. So let's break the eggs. Just break open 2 eggs. Here I added one more. You can add 2, 3, depending upon how much quantity you want. Based on that you can add your eggs. So friends, once you add the eggs, keep mixing it. Now you can increase the flame and keep mixing it because it's an Bhurji, that is Karela Bhurji. So we need to keep mixing this until you find a nice small Bhurji pieces. And if you see this, I don't even know that I added a bitter melon because I can't see any bitter melon in it until and unless you taste this dish. And just keep mixing it till this becomes into nice scramble, and then you can switch off the flame and your dish will be ready. It will just take around 2 minutes, dear friends. And now after 2 minutes you can see our Bhurji, the Karela Bhurji is all ready to have with pulka. Here I have an excellent simple pulkas. I made it and kept it ready. We are going to serve this. Take your Karela Bhurji. Until and unless you have this, you don't even know that you made this with Karela, that is bitter melon. I checked the taste, it's perfect, slightly spicy, slightly bitter, slightly sour touch. Let's just taste it once more. This is slightly bitter but excellent taste, nice spicy, not too salty, perfect. The garam masala flavor in the end. This is yummy. Until and unless you have this, you can't make it out that you made with bitter melon. I hope you enjoyed this simple session of making bitter melon egg bhurji. If you like it, make it, share it, and also feed your family fresh food. See you in another session with some more recipes.